What's up, guys? It's Taylor from thethe.com. I'm doing the second day recap for today's Anaheim Comic Con. I'm actually more awake today than yesterday because I'm not so tired. Plus, I'm fucking have some soda, keep me awake. Let's see how to start today. Today, there's no video being done. I didn't do live video. Actually, I didn't do video at all because nothing's changed from yesterday. It's just same damn panels. Same vendors. Excuse me. And so nothing really changed or did anything there. But I was actually able to do more in-depth looking. Today was Saturday. I guess that's day 2. So it was a more busy day than yesterday. With the opening day, a lot of people were there. Panels were more full with product, and actually all the people who were going to sign. The other people signed actually were there. Went through and I met Dan Fogler in person at his booth. I bought his Moon Lake book, his a collection of short stories in comic form. Ham signed it to me. I think he got my name wrong. I think he put Tayler, but whatever. It's okay. And a picture with him. I asked him about the brother Sam, the Sam Kinison film. He said that HBO was actually the ones who handle that, and right now they're kicking around. He doesn't know when it's gonna come out. But he says that HBO is handling it, and it's actually all on them. So HBO, get to it. I want to see that shit. Next, we went and I waited for Rob Liefeld, who is the one of the artists for Deadpool, which is my favorite comic. I'm gonna say favorite superhero, known as the Merc with a Mouth, because he's a smartass, and as many of you know, I am somewhat of a smartass and a jerk at times. So that's how that pans out. Anyway, I picked up a drawing of the cover of Deadpool Corpse #9, which shows Deadpool versus Lady Deadpool. Had him sign it, which was pretty cool. Next, I picked up Image United comic #1. Had him sign that as well. He's a pretty cool guy. He seemed to be in a rush because a lot of people around us, so I didn't really get to ask him questions, and I understood that he just want to get you in there and out of there. Maybe tomorrow if he's there, there'll be more time to ask him questions about the story or anything coming out for him. Next we actually went to the Real 3D and sat down and checked out the Real 3D. They had a TV set up, and you sat down and watched a bunch of trailers for movies coming out. The cool thing is that, well, apparently what the guy told me, that we were able to keep the Real 3D glasses, and which I guess are expensive. I'm not sure, but we were able to, so we got a couple of those. Even though I don't have a 3D TV, and nobody else I know does. So I just have them in case somebody does have a 3D TV and wants them, and they want to buy them off me. Make some extra money. I don't know. That was that. Next, again, it was more just walking around. Today was a short day. It started at 10. We got there around noon. Left at around 5. We stayed only so late because there was the Batman panel. There was Adam West, Burt Ward, Lee Merriweather, and I don't know. Fuck, I'm sorry. I forgot their names, honestly. But I was there. I wasn't there for mostly Adam West because it's fucking Adam West. It was a cool panel. It was fun and informative. You could really tell that some of the questions that were presented weren't always the best questions because a lot of people were laughing at the people who were asking them because there was dumbass questions. People would ask some dumb questions at the panel, and Adam West would either play off as he didn't understand it, or he would give an answer that just didn't even go with the question, but in a joyful way, and we all laughed about it. It was cool to see him out there. They were talking about Adam West was talking about how him and Burt Ward. Actually, Burt Ward talked about how him and Adam West were on SpongeBob SquarePants, but they were playing the young Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. But they're also talking about doing another episode of that coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure when, but they said they're talking about it. And if any of you remember the Batman animated series, you'll remember the one episode of Batman where he looks back at the Great Ghost, which is the superhero that he, Bruce Wayne, loved as a little kid. And I said they were in talks to maybe doing that as an actual miniseries, or actual show, which should be cool. I know a lot of the cartoons now suck ass on the basic TV, and there's nothing after at 3 o'clock, and the ones on Saturday mornings really aren't that good at all. So maybe they'll go to Cartoon Network, maybe even Adult Swim if they make it like that. So let's hope on that. Other than that, there really wasn't much to do. There was just circled the floor a little bit, saw the panels. We got some ice cream, and it was a weird ice cream where it's not so much it's vanilla ice cream, but it has like mixture of different flavors. And I got a chocolate, and Renee got how the hell I got some banana or something. I don't know. It was alright. It was cool. It was just essentially chocolate ice cream, but it was fancy and expensive. But it was alright. We ended up getting a beer just because to say we did. Some people were walking around with bottles, but apparently they gave me Renee glasses. I'm not sure. Or sorry, cups, plastic cups. I'm not sure if they didn't trust us or I don't know. So we got cups. Tomorrow is Sunday, the third day, so it'll be Saturday, the third and final day. I don't expect much to be done at all there. There's going to be it's going to be for us. It's going to be more of a buying day. We're going to go in and buy things. Everything that a lot of times, or at least at San Diego Comic-Con, there are a lot of times people were discounting things a lot on Sundays to get rid of them. So we're trying to capitalize on that, see if they do. If anything, I'll pick up just a couple comics. I know Renee wanted some vampire comics, so Vampire Tramp. So I'm interested in looking at that. It looks like just a big boobed zombie girl who has sex and attacks people. Who does? It sounds interesting to me. But like I said, anything as far as tomorrow goes, the one thing I'm mostly excited about that isn't Comic-Con related is Portal 2 is rumored to be on sale at Kmart for $35 for consoles. So that's what I'll be picking up tomorrow. If anything, I'll be something I get. Sorry if today's recap wasn't that exciting. It really wasn't exciting there either, to be honest with you. It was $50 for 3 days, so that's why I got it for me and him, or him and I, if you want to be an anal about what I say. So that's what we did. $25 for 1 day, $50 for 3 days. Thought, what the hell? Might as well just go all 3 days, see what there is. Tomorrow's panels, there is one at the Guild, and I know Renee, excuse me, I know Renee doesn't watch the Guild or play WoW like I do, so he was into that. And there's only about 3 people there from the Guild. No Felicia Day, so that's a bummer. So we'll probably skip that. That actually looks towards the end of the day tomorrow. And we plan to be there that long. It's gonna be a short day, just breakfast, buying shit, and taking off. And that's it. Sorry guys for the crappy recap again. It wasn't exciting there either, but it's an experience, and that's all you can ask for. All right, see you later, guys.